Alright, hey, it's Mike. I'm just showing you my rainwater harvesting system and irrigation system. As here you can see the metal roof on my shed, gutters, and when you get closer, the gutters actually have screens on the top of them. There's also a screen thing here that I can clean out. Basically the water comes down through this little screen, fills this tank, little pipe, and there's like actual like ping pong ball in here. So as it fills up, the ping pong ball actually floats up to the top and cuts this off, and then all the water starts running over here after it fills this up. Once it basically when the first rain comes in, it cleans off the roof, so all the roof contaminants fill into here, and then once this fills up, then it overflows into the tanks and goes down in here, and then it's a lot cleaner water, and it's already been filtered, and the first flush gets out of, bird droppings and stuff that's on there. Then it drips out of here and self-clears after time, because there's like a really small little hole there. So that's going into the system. Then underneath all of these metal things, reflective stuff is 4 cubes that are 275 gallons each on concrete blocks. And I got 2-inch PVC pipes, and each one of these things has a little like ball valve thing, so they're all connected together, and they work pretty awesome. So that's the water collection storage area. I got some solar panels just sitting out here for right now because I haven't mounted them yet. But if we take a look inside, you'll be able to see how the water pressurization system and all of that works. So once you get inside, I have that outlet of that hose going into here. So it comes in right here, goes in through this pump, then it comes back out, goes down into here, goes into this pressure tank. It's 20-gallon pressure tank, so it keeps the pressure even. And then after that, it comes up, goes through the filter, out the filter, and then it goes in this little manifold, so that I have 3 outlets, and then these go to spigots on the outside, and I'm going to eventually hook up my outdoor sink there. These are the batteries that charge the from the solar charge controller. Doing great. Pump runs awesome. Can pretty much use it all day long. Hardly phases it. Now for the irrigation system part. So when you come back here, you can see the back where I have these outlets coming in. This was the inlet from the tank. These are 2 faucets that come out. Regular garden faucets I mounted and sealed in there. And then this is my irrigation timer. I got 4 zones, so I can water each different zone at different times or in sequence without losing pressure. And then this thing here, I'm going to wire to my outdoor sink. I just got to crimp a few more connections, and then I'll have a sink to wash my hands and soap and all that. So just to turn on the system to show you how it works, I can manually turn on a station. I'm going to turn on station 1 for 5 minutes, and then it turns on in a second. And the pump doesn't actually run until that pressure tank goes out. So zone 1 goes over here by my fig tree, and you can see the water coming out. I got 1 gallon pressure compensating emitters there. And then as you go down along this line, you can see I have it going to my fig tree. Got just 1 emitter on there, and then I have my blackberry. We actually just trimmed him up some, so he doesn't look as crazy as he did, but he had a lot of berries, so we trimmed him down and we moved him here in the shade. And then from here we got another fig tree. This one looks a lot nicer than the other one. A little emitter over there. And here we got a kiwi plant. It's got a little emitter going on too. When you come over here, and this is my raspberry. It's looking a little better. It was getting a little sunburned, so we moved him in the shade on the zone. And then we got a passion fruit here. See the emitters going? It's just barely been planted, maybe a week or 2. And then I got a goji berry here. You can see I got that going on pretty cool. And then here we have strawberries. It's doing pretty decent. There's a couple of little guys down there. It just takes a little bit of time. And then here we have the avocado. I got 2 emitters on different sides. Eventually I'm going to put like drip tube that just goes with a bunch of holes, so it's kind of like a soaker hose but with drip irrigation around, like a ring around all the trees. And then here we got some limes, and it's got a little emitter in there. And then there's another emitter here with my yarrow, and there's 2 emitters on this peach tree. And then I have a calendula there. It's doing a little rough because we ran out of water until we got the well. So that's that zone.